Alright, what's up, guys? It's Camo Kid. So, this one, you might see the title. It's probably gonna be story time. Either I drank the Kool-Aid or I ate the cookie or something weird like that. Basically, whatever it is, it's about me basically trying to radicalize myself to all of these stupid groups that are popping up now, right wing and left wing. And I'm just gonna be sharing my thoughts and stuff like that on these different groups. Because some of these groups are really wild, and some of these groups you really don't want to join, and it has nothing to do with only this left-wing group or only this right-wing group. There's like a wide spectrum of them, and I just wanted to go over because I understand how people are being radicalized now. I hate to say it, but like, I seriously, if I were easily manipulated by words like a lot of people are, I could be radicalized by some of this stuff if I wasn't careful, because it's just a lot. So basically, I've been looking into different organizations, such as the left-wing ones like Antifa and Free Palestine and a couple other ones. And I've also been looking into right-wing ones, like specifically the ones that were in the news recently, a couple years ago and presently, like Adam Waffen, the Base, and the Brotherhood of Blood, or BOB. Those ones I looked into, and the only one that I sort of agree with was the Brotherhood of Blood, because and it's not like I agree with everything they said, because a lot of the stuff they said was like, one, the only way for political change to happen is for us to burn the government down and create our own government. That I don't agree with. The only way to get out of the mess we've gotten ourselves in is to accelerate violence and basically create our own thing. I don't agree with that either. I believe in elected officials. I believe that you shouldn't be just attacking people. That's what I believe. I believe there are legitimate uses for government. I just don't agree with a ton of the stuff. Like, the only thing I really agreed with them was the whole taxes issue. It's just like, you shouldn't be paying your tax. One of their tactics was bank robbery. They're basically an offshoot of like Phineas Priest, that, like a bunch of the right-wing neo-Nazi, they're not neo-Nazi in origin, but they're very anti-government. They believe in robbing banks to fund their operations. And some of their operations, obviously, are robbing banks to fund more of their operations. And that I don't agree with, but some of the stuff that they did say, like, you shouldn't be paying taxes because all your taxes are doing are funding the government to send money to places and organizations that you don't believe in, which I kind of agree with. Not fully, obviously, but I do not like hearing that the government spent $100,000 on a person in Houston strangling fishes for scientific research. Like, the fuck did you pay that guy $100,000 to do? What scientific purpose did that? What advancement in the scientific thing did that help? Like, the whole, like, oh, we should put government money towards, like, trans TV show in Jordan or something like that. That is a stupid use for our tax money, and I don't think we should be using it that way. That's something I can agree with them with. A lot of the other stuff I do not agree with them with. The same way I don't agree with the whole Antifa thing where you should go out and you should attack ICE officers because they're breaking up families and, you know, taking illegal immigrants back to their home countries. As much as I dislike the federal government, like I said, there are legitimate uses for it. One of them is ICE. Because if we have a mass of people in here who aren't paying taxes, aren't contributing to our tax system, and are taking resources away from people like us, yes, let's gather those people up and send them back to where they came from. And if they want to come back here legally, pay taxes, contribute to our tax system, and fund those resources that they came here to get, I'm all for it. And it's just like, I used to agree back when Black Lives Matter and stuff was happening. I agreed because I was dumb back then. I drank that side's Kool-Aid. I agreed that cops were racist and that the only way you could stop the violence was by, you know, burning things down, looting stores, and just creating a bunch of chaos. But that's very dangerous. Now that I'm a little bit more grown up, I can admit that is dangerous, because the same way you think, oh, the only way for political action is to, attack the system, there's another side that's going to do that too. And that side, unlike your side, well, at least back then, unlike your side that didn't have guns, didn't have they were doing stuff with Molotovs and burning down stores and looting and stuff. There's a completely other side to that. Like people I brought up, Atomwaffen Division, the Base, and the Brotherhood of Blood, that have weapons. And as soon as that stuff starts happening, they're just like, okay, so once they burn the entire system down, we can go in and we can kill all the people that we don't like, take over this area, and make it our own. We can have our own place where nobody can tell us what to do. And if people we don't like come into our community, we can kill them because they're evil. The same way people are doing right now in Antifa, saying they should kill ICE officers because they're Nazis, which I don't agree with at all. They are enforcing the law. They did it during Bill Clinton's era. I don't know if they were doing it during the George Bush II's era, but they were doing it during the Obama era. And Donald Trump hasn't even hit Obama numbers yet, I don't think. Like, I believe it was Obama deported like 3 to 5 million people, and Trump has only done like 1 million so far. He hasn't hit Obama numbers yet. So I don't know why people are freaking out about that, when one, Obama did it too, and he was a Democrat, and he did it way more than Donald Trump did. But this isn't a video about that. This is a video about radicalization, and I really hope people don't fall for a lot of the radicalization stuff that I've been exposed to. And I really hope people don't fall for all the propaganda, because I've seen propaganda on both sides that if you were unsure about anything and you thought people, no matter which side, were out to get you, it would be very easy, like me, to fall for that propaganda. Like I fell for, which was all cops are bad, all cops are racist, all cops are trying to kill you, cops don't enforce the law, they only enforce what they want, and stuff like that. Like, which I know now, there are bad cops out there, but it's not every cop. And some people might say, well, they're part of the government, so it has to be every cop. They're all part of the same system. But there are also people in that system that are not that way. I can tell you that because I have family that are part of that system. I have friends who are part of that system. I have a couple of friends who are EMTs. They're firefighters. They're in the armed forces. I only have two friends that are one is a fish and game officer in Massachusetts, and another one is a state trooper in Vermont. They're technically part of law enforcement and or the military, and they are not bad people, and they do not want to hurt people. They want to protect people at all costs. That is the people they are, and that is the people they will stay. And it's not fair to them if I still have those beliefs, knowing the people they are. 'Cause yeah, I used to think all cops are bad. Now, I have two friends who are police officers. And I know if something bad were to happen and they showed up, they would not be like, you know what, fuck this, I'm out. No, they would be like, all right, this is some bad stuff happening. I'm going to get in there. I'm going to try to stop it. And if I die trying to do that, I'm willing to give up my life to try to stop this bad thing from happening. And that is perfectly fine in my book. If something bad is happening, I hope they don't ever lose their lives defending that cause. But if it does happen, I will be proud to have called them my friends. Straight up. And I'm proud to call my friends who have served and are currently serving in the armed forces, because they are standing not for tyranny. They are not going in to these places to take over land for the United States and kill people and hurt people. They are defending our beliefs. they are trying to make the world a better place. And 4 of them have lost their lives in the past months. And a lot of them were due to suicide. One of them was due to a car accident. He fell asleep at the wheel. I'm not going to say that was suicide. That was just a very tragic accident. And I miss them. I really do. And I really hope they're up in heaven enjoying their lives, along with my sister and my grandma and grandpa. I just hope that they're doing okay up there, because they fought in wars, and they came back, and they were changed because of those wars. Like, it's not okay that I would think that all the military does is go over to different lands and conquers them on behalf of the United States, and they kill and hurt people for no reason other than that they're soldiers. And that's what a lot of people on the left and some people on the right think. Same thing with cops. A lot of people on the left, mostly on the left, they believe that all the cops do are hurt people, and they take people away from their families, and that the police should be abolished. And that is not okay. I honestly don't think that you should be treating people that way, and that you guys should be believing a lot of those things. Sorry, water. It's a very, very, very violent way of thinking. And I mean, I get how people are radicalized, because I tried to do it to myself, and I was radicalized once before by the left. And right now, I am not very political at all. There are like 20 things ahead of politics that I care about more than political stuff. Like, all the ICE raids and stuff, that, like, I don't pay attention to a lot of that stuff because it doesn't affect me. And if it was affecting me, I would care more about it. But it does not affect me. So, to all those people who are probably going to comment under my video, well, you should have an opinion on ICE, or you should say fuck ICE, or this or that. You're not going to get me to say I like ICE or fuck ICE, because I don't believe in either of those things, because I don't fucking care that much. You could try to get me to say some shit, but, like, I don't care. I truly do not care. I don't care enough to say that, oh, ICE is doing a great job. I do not care enough to be like, fuck ICE. I don't like them at all. You can't get me to say either. If you try to cancel me over it, like I said, I don't care. And, I mean, I heard something about, like, a non-political streamer or something like that getting attacked by those people who are like, man, you should say fuck ICE, you should have an opinion, blah, 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 you should do this, you should do that. I think she said, like, if you need like somebody else to tell you their opinion so that you can feel better about your opinion, you probably shouldn't be online. That is so true. Especially when you see all these celebrities going like, man, fuck ICE, free Palestine, Kamala should have won. Like, do you really have nothing better to do than to have these fucking opinions? Because I live in San Antonio. There's been, I think, one protest, and there weren't a lot of people there. And it didn't really... The worst that happened was there was like a little bit of a traffic jam as I was trying to get back to my apartment. And these people were like banging on the hood of my car because they were out in the street and I almost hit them because I'm trying to drive my car back to my apartment. If you don't want to get hit by a car, don't be out in the street. It's not a fucking like, oh, you should be scared because I'm gonna hit you with my car. No, it's like common sense. If you don't want to get hit by a car, don't be out in the street. If you want to be out in the street, don't be surprised if somebody tries to hit you with their car, or if they do hit you with their car. Common sense. But I don't know. Please leave down in the comments any thoughts you may have on this radicalization stuff. Because I have to wake up early for work tomorrow, and I'm just not... I'm not feeling... One of the things that I'm trying to focus on right now, that's not politics, is my health. This is a bottle of alcohol, that I drank all by myself. Where's the other one? This is another bottle of alcohol that I've drank all by myself. I've completely finished it. There's no alcohol in here anymore. I have 4 more just like it that I can polish off all by myself. When you see this, I'll probably have left rehab by that point, but if you don't see another video coming after this, that probably means I'm still in rehab, because this is coming out after my next video, which is coming out on Saturday, which is the day I'm going into rehab. So, and don't worry, there's no alcohol in here. It's just water and this Mio zero sugar stuff. And guess what? Alcohol can radicalize people too. So if I drank enough alcohol, and I believe the world was a bad place, I'd probably believe some weird shit about other races and, you know, other religions and shit like that. So people just need help. I need help. I need help with my alcohol consumption. You probably already seen the other video, the story time about me missing my Christmas because of alcohol, and I thought I had a handle on it, but I don't. So, I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video helped in whatever way it could. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video if you liked it, or if you feel like somebody needs to see it. Leave a comment. Let me know what your political takes is. I'm probably not going to be able to respond, and I probably won't care either way. But leave your political comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.